Hello, Kingdom family. Welcome back to this very new episode of Bible with Samuel. Have you ever felt like you missed your moment? Like you are meant for something greater, but now all you see is silence, waiting, and wilderness? Let me take you to a moment of scripture that deeply moves me. Exodus chapter 3, verse 1 goes Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, and when he came back to the mountain of God. This sounds very simple, right? But behind that very one verse, there is pain of a man who once thought he was ready for greatness. Moses was no ordinary man. He was trained in Egypt's finest court. He was strong, educated, and bold. He had a passion to deliver his people, and yet he failed. One decision, one mistake, and he ran. He ran from his purpose, he ran from the people, and he ran from himself. I think some of you know exactly what that feels like. You were full of dreams once. You had plans, you had prayers, but life didn't go as expected. That's what life is. Maybe it was your failure, maybe it was betrayal, or maybe depression and anxiety, which has made you question your worth. And now you are here, not in a palace, but in a wilderness. Moses spent 40 years there, not 4 weeks, not 4 months, but 40 years in the wilderness. He was not preaching, he was not leading, just shepherding the sheep in silence. But here's the beauty of it. It was in that wilderness, when no one was watching, that God called his name. God called him Moses, Moses. God didn't call him when he was popular. He called him when he was invisible in the sight of the people. He didn't meet him in success. He met him in stillness and silence. And that makes me really wonder, maybe our wilderness seasons aren't punishments. Maybe they are preparations. Psalms 1, as we discussed 2 days back, describes a tree that is planted by the streams of water. Its roots that go deep, its leaves stay green, and in its time it bears fruit. There is a season for a tree to root itself and grow. There is a season to bear fruit. But you might be in the season where God is tending your roots. He's watering, strengthening, and anchoring you deeper, so that when the time is right, you will burst forth into fruitfulness. Jesus himself went through the wilderness. Before the miracles, before the cross, and even before the crowds, he fasted, he was tempted, he faced the enemy head on, and later he came out victorious from the wilderness situation. So friend, if you are in the wilderness right now, if you feel broken, unseen, and stuck, you're not being abandoned, but you're being shaped, you're being humbled, you're being trained, and you're being refined. Because the mission of God begins when everything else ends. Here's what I've learned. Wilderness is not the enemy. It is a womb of calling. It is where heaven speaks and where God lights the fire of purpose. Moses came out of that wilderness as a deliverer. Jesus came out of the wilderness ready to change the world. What about you? You are coming out with clarity today. You are coming out with authority and with victory. This season is not in vain. God still calls from the burning bushes. And maybe, just maybe, the place you think is dry and lifeless, it actually is the holy ground. So take off your shoes. God is near, and your purpose is about to begin. If this meditation encouraged you, I would really like you to share it with someone who is in their wilderness. And remember one thing, you are not alone. You are getting ready. Thank you for watching this video. May God bless you. I'll be coming up with much more meditations in the coming days. It actually is the holy ground.